Hi everyone, it's Anne. So today I want to talk about connection cards and send-out cards and how you might use them both in your life, in your business, to reach out in kindness to the people in your world. I wanted to make this video for a while because there's so much overlapment between the two, but also some really unique ways that you can use one for and not the other, and vice versa. So I want to just lay it all out and sort of help you think about what you might want to use in your life, in your business, to connect to people a little bit more powerfully. So I'll start with the connection cards because that's really what started with me. I didn't even know about SendOutCards for the first several years of Gift of Happiness. But I came up with this line of connection cards, and these are 3 of the messages, but boy, there's almost 200 of them for all different occasions to help people through hard times, to celebrate them in good times, and everything in between. And I designed them because I wanted to make it easy for people to reach out in kindness to each other. It's one thing to say something in words to somebody, just, speaking to them, but there's something so much more powerful about taking those words and also putting them in writing. It lasts longer, it impacts deeper in our psyches, and sometimes it's hard to know if you're gonna write in a card. It's sometimes hard to know what to say, but there's something about, oh, there's these messages, that's a good one, that's a good one, that's a good one. You pick it and it just makes it that much easier to connect the person to the message that you really want to give them. So they're wonderful, they're portable, they're easy, they're cheap, they're a variety of different options, and I love them for that. But a couple of years ago, I learned about this company called SendOutCards, and I'm now a referral partner for them, so I've got this affiliate relationship where if you buy SendOutCards stuff through me, I get a little cut of it. But the reason I even came up with that relationship with them, or agreed to that relationship with them, is because when I learned about what they offer, it was like, oh my gosh, this is this new tool for my toolkit that I couldn't do on my own. So what SendOutCards is, it's an app, it's a system that you can download onto your phone or your computer, and you can design custom cards for somebody in just a couple of minutes, and this company out in Utah will print them out on like greeting card paper, and they'll fold them and they'll stuff them into envelopes and put stamps on them and mail them to the person of your choice. You never have to go to the post office. You never have to handwrite your envelopes, anything. And you can do all these amazing things with them. You can put photos on them. This is my son. This is a funny thing I pulled off of Facebook to send to my daughter, who's a total grammar geek. And then they've got a whole catalog of just generic sort of all-purpose types of messages. So you can pick a card, you can create a card of any design of your choice, and then you can write in it with any messages. You can add more pictures, whatever. You can do so many different things. But the power of being able to pull a photo and send it to somebody is just amazing. So you capture a moment, you send a person that moment, which is so powerful. Now, especially when we have a lot of moments electronically, but not a lot of moments, physically in front of us. And SendOutCards also just gives you the ability to reach a whole lot of people at once, and also do some sort of automated, schedule-y things. If you want to say, oh, I want to reach out to this person, but not quite yet. I want to do it in 2 weeks or 6 months or whatever. You can kind of just get it done while you're thinking about it, but without having to remember it again when you actually want the card to go out. So it's just a system that backs up the same thing, but I love it because the story of SendOutCards is basically the founder ignored a prompting he had to reach out to his brother at the end of a family gathering, and 2 weeks later that brother was dead, and it was like this huge wake-up call of you reach out when you feel that urge, or just do something with it. And so his mission, and kind of my mission too, is like how can you listen more to those urges that you have to reach out in kindness, and how can I help people do that more effectively? So here, there's these 2 tools. I think I'm going to do a separate video about kind of advice for how to integrate these things into your business, especially most effectively. But for anybody who's been confused about what's SendOutCards and how does Anne, connect it to that, and what is this all about? Hopefully that helped. And if you have questions, obviously post them in the comments. I'm sure you're not the only one. Take care.